Well, we were a bit early, so I think I'll finish up my 3-year-old videos right now. Affection is training now. They all trained their first training trips the other day. Her first start will be in Bobby Weiss is the plan for her. It goes in April, so we're well on time for all our 3-year-olds. Arson, again, all these horses started training this week. His first start is not the Bobby Weiss. His first start will be a little bit more than that. He's going to start in Pennsylvania, I believe. I don't have the staking in front of me, but he's going to start, I believe, in Pennsylvania. Blanton's Blue is getting closer. A lot of these horses are probably 2 weeks plus out from getting qualified. He's maybe 3 weeks at the most, I believe. No, you eat that, sweetheart. No. Born to Dance is only trained once or twice. We'll have him ready for the end of March, I would imagine. Did not know. Should be beginning to train in Ontario right now. She had some time off for her knees bothering her. Swam, jogging. I suspect she'll be training soon in Ontario. Dominion was training. He was a little off right front last week, Harry had told me, and I said, as soon as we get a stall here in Ohio, just send him back, and we'll run some more diagnostics on him here and get him training and get him back in the swing of things. He is a 3-year-old now. There's no stakes for him, so it's not the end of the world. He is an overnight horse, but a horse I suspect would be another one that could fit in. Where are you going to, babe?
That's where her cheerleading.
Oh, really? Did she bring all her stuff with her?
I hope so.
Ava,
Yeah.
did you bring your cheerleading stuff with you, honey? Okay. What else do we have here? So Dominion, another horse that potentially could head down to Kentucky and Oak Grove if we get him ready in time. Don't Talk About Bruno should be starting to train now. These are all just slow miles, so more informative. I'll let you know that they're training. There's no point in saying he trained great or he didn't train great. None of it matters at this point. Just work. Get the work into them. Drebin has been training. I suspect he'll be ready around the first part of March, I think, in middle of March. He'll be ready to go. I don't have an update this week from him, but he is training. Easy in the Turns is gone now. We'd sold her yesterday on Gate. Electric Line is going to be racing Tuesday in Northfield Park. We'll see how he goes. And you train. I know. I got to drive him into the 8-hole at Northfield. It'd be tricky.
Oh my god.
A little tricky. What about Flash Fly the other day? Amy went with Flash Fly the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I love Flash Fly. She said she wouldn't pick the bit up. She's just like that.
It's quiet.
Yeah, she's always very quiet. George of the Jungle is training in Ontario. Be interested. Is he staying good? Did anybody say anything to you?
Never heard of him.
Yeah. So I'll talk to Dominic about a few of these horses, but put it this way, no news is good news in this regard. If there was any issues, I would have heard of it. So George of the Jungle is just progressing through his training. Great Bet, same thing. He hasn't trained yet. He'll probably train in another week or so. Green Tea is training. Now they train him in the morning, and they say he's a little ornery. One of these days, when he's got a couple of training trips in him, I will go with him. And then we will start buttoning down Green Tea, because I know he's ornery in the barn and acting a little rude, as he always did. But when it's time to go, it'll be time to go. Gypsy Hill has been training great too. Just looks, I love this horse. He's gonna. I think we're gonna have a good year with this guy. Hallie in the Clouds is going to qualify on Friday. She had tied up her last start. We'd schooled her the other day. James said she schooled good. Had a heel scratch that was bothering her. Also, she got a white heel. Sometimes get a little dry in there. So, cleaning all that up and get her qualified again. International Spy is going to be racing at the Meadows on Thursday. We drew his blood. He's going to ship over short to Tim, and we are going to race him on Thursday in the Maiden at the Meadows. Irresistible Sun is, you know what? I'll be quite frank with everybody. Didn't train the greatest the other day. I think his feet were bothering him a bit. He was just shod. He's got little tiny feet. He was just shod, and I think he just wasn't trotting the greatest. I said to Jason, you need to forget what he wore last year. Erase Irresistible Sun from your mind from last year. Start over. This is a trotter. Gets a little rolly in the turns. You got to work on his feet. What do we do? Put some weight on him. Put some weight on him. If we got to put the hobbles on him, we will. But just relax. Not the end of the world. He'll come around. He's a nice horse. Jayport Beach Boy will begin training very soon, I believe. I don't think he's trained yet in Ontario, but very soon. Lonely Lakewood just started training. He's got 2 training trips into him. He is gigantic now. Very impressed with him. And a huge update again. I love giving these updates. Lover's Play has been in 213, 214. I'm going to put her on the race bike. Go 2 trips and go a mile and 210 with her. I did pay her into the Non-Winners of 2 series in Southern Ohio at Miami Valley. Don't know if she's going to be ready to go in time, but just on the off chance that she is, that's what we paid her into. Really happy with the way she's been training. Where are we at here? Lovers Play. McPaisley, again, has not started training back, just jogging. Mel Gibswan trained for the first time the other day. He looked good. Memory and Imagination, first time out, was a little pacey. Remember I told you, he's a little tricky. You got to put weight on this horse. And we ended up putting the toe weights on him. He was much better Saturday, Yark said. So 2 training trips into the big boy here, heading into the spring. Militant is training in Ontario. He looks good, Militant. We'll see where his depth is, where his ceiling is as we get training him down. Mounds for All. I trained Mounds for All the other day. I was thoroughly impressed with Mounds for All. I was very, very happy with this horse the other day. No Chance in Hill makes his first lifetime start. That's right, you heard it here. Makes his first lifetime start Wednesday at Northfield Park. Very interested to see how he's going to do. Oh Snap You's got to qualify. She qualified dreadful the other day. Little bit of sickness, a little bit of tie up maybe, but we'll get her squared away for next Wednesday. Hey, you, sit back in your seat, please. No, you sit in your seat for now. We're leaving soon. Sit down, please. Yeah, in a minute. We're going to go out and get it. Paycheck Princess. Dominic's got to be in 215 or 220 with her by now. I want to get an update with him on Paycheck Princess for everybody. Peck Pockets trained twice also. Very happy. Eric was very, very happy with him. Prince Charmer, Eric trained him twice also. Happy with him. Now, Pull the Shoes trained like a monster 2 weeks ago. I trained her back the other day. I went out in the track, and it was supposed to rain on Saturday. Everybody's jogging and training. I'm like,
I got a video of it.
I said, oh my God, you got a video of it. From who?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. So I went out in the track, and it's raining a little bit, but I'm like, no, got to get this filly and Lovers Play trained. Got to. By the time I got to the track, it was raining so hard I was immediately soaked.
What horse was it?
Pull the Shoes.
Well, at least it wasn't. Never mind.
I just stayed out in the track. I was like a drowned rat when I come off the track. I was saturated, but she trained very good. I'm going to put her on the race bike. I can't wait to start racing this filly. I loved her last year when she was super quirky. Now she just looks awesome, and I cannot wait to see her race. Pull the Shoes, very close to getting ready to go. Punch the Clock is being bred tomorrow to Walner. Tomorrow morning. I got an idea.
Not selling him.
Who, Punchy? No. She's, well, you can't really stop me, so I'll do that. Punch the Clock is being bred tomorrow to Walner. So that will be the first day of a new chapter for Punch the Clock and for us, for sure. Adeline Hope, shush. Purple People Eater is actually, like Irresistible Sun, has not been training the greatest, but as I said to Jason, she was annoying last year. Just relax. Put the work into her. I'll take care of it. I'll go with her on Wednesday. Ready for Landing was winning. James is lobbying for him to be castrated, and we're trying to figure out staking. There's a lot going on. If we were to call it a file, there's a lot going on in that file, and a lot of sleeping on stuff to do over the next little while. But we're going to give Ready for Landing 2 or 3 weeks off, and don't think that it is not lost on me that we could take that time to heal up a castration site. So I am torn on what I'm going to do with this guy. I think I'm going to have to make a decision in the next 48 hours. Either way, he's going to get a couple of weeks off. But is that to heal or is that to rest up? I don't know. We'll see. Or both. Really don't care. I know we're going, honey. Well, I don't know. Everybody.
No one's parking over here.
It said visitor parking right there.
Okay.
Right there. Anyway, we'll go out and check in a second. Really Don't Care is training with Harry. He likes the filly. Said she's training well. Seasons of Love will qualify this week, I believe. She schooled the other day. She's qualifying this week. Sedona Hill, I trained the other day. Good thing you didn't go with her. She had a little eye of the tiger in her the other day. She was pulling pretty good, but trained well. Very happy with Sedona. Sunset Acres Girl likely to come in 1st of March, I suspect. We'll get her going. Sweeney has been training great. Jason Merriman went with him, said he was very good. 3rd and 6th, gone. We sold him yesterday. Time is on my side. Could not be any better than he was the other day. Thoroughly impressed with Time is on my side. Hey, stop. With Time is on my side, and can't wait to see him when we bring him back in. Vaquero Blue Chip has been training good, as has Victory Blue Chip. Harry likes both of them. He leans towards Victory. The way that when I talk to him, he does. So we'll see when push comes to shove who's who and what's what. But Vaquero Blue Chip and Victory getting closer. Watch Your Mouth is back in now, jogging. Looks good, I'm told. Widespread panic is back going better. A little rickety when we first started him back up after his rest, so we'll see how he is. But Dominic said he's better now. And Winter Bells, they tell me she is a giant now. So she won't train for 3 weeks. So with that, I'll let you guys go. We're gonna head in now. A little award to get for my girl Ava. We'll talk to you all very, very soon. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care.